Apparently, a new successor might be coming next year. According to the super chat super masculine Andy Robinson from the VGC, he says that sources told VGC that development kit for Nintendo's new gen console are already with key partner studios, and they're planning to release the system next year. More specifically, the second half of the year, mostly to avoid shortages. And though they didn't get any specific details on the next gen, they did get some. Like for instance, the next gen system can be used in portable mode. It will also have an LCD screen instead of an OLED screen, mostly for cutting costs, which I'm fine with that. I mean, as long as the game could play and is playable, I have no complaints. We'll probably make an LCD and an OLED version of the next gen system and launch it at the same time, which is, a pretty good idea if I do say so myself. There will also be a cartridge slot, but apparently it's uncertain if it will be backwards compatible with the Switch, which in my opinion could be a red flag. I mean, come on, if this were to happen, if Nintendo actually does this, I'm pretty sure most of their fan base would not be happy. Come on, I mean, Nintendo has a lot of systems that are backwards compatible, like for example, the 3DS can play DS games, the DS can play Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy Advance games can play Game Boy Color and Game Boy game. Even with their home consoles, like the Wii U could play Wii games, the Wii could play GameCube games. Though in my professional opinion, I think Nintendo would probably have backwards compatibility with the Switch, and mostly because it's a bit scummy if they probably do not have backwards compatibility. I mean, the way I see it, if they were to not have backwards compatibility physically or digitally, Nintendo really would want us to basically just buy Mario Kart 8 again. Basically what I'm saying is that Nintendo would literally re-release everything, their first party games, everything back on, the new gen, which would be really scummy, especially since Nintendo does not get discounts. Nintendo will probably just rename it to HD or remake to, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe HD. I'm pretty sure everyone won't be too happy with that, which is the reason why I think it's possible that at least Nintendo could have backwards compatibility digitally, but I'm pretty sure they'll have it physically as well. So yeah, that's basically it for the details on the new next gen Switch from what the sources tell VGC. For what it sounds, I find it pretty possible, though things might change and probably these guys might be spreading misinformation online, but for what I've read, I think it's possible that all of this could happen on the next gen Switch, though I'm not really too sure about the 2024 date. That we'll just have to wait and see. Though not gonna lie, I don't think I would buy the next gen Switch immediately, mostly because I'm very poor and living off, I'm basically right now like the average college student. But I don't know, I mean, if the next gen Switch is like, the Switch on steroids, I don't know. I mean, I might have my Switch for a little bit more and then later on, just buy the next gen. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? And do you guys think that this could possibly happen?